No, thank you. I'm actually on Facebook Live right now, or YouTube Live.
Okay.
Oh, let's unbox this. No, thank you. I'm actually on Facebook Live right now, or YouTube Live.
Okay.
Oh, let's unbox this. No, thank you. I'm actually on Facebook Live right now, or YouTube Live.
Okay.
Oh, let's unbox this. No, thank you. I'm actually on Facebook Live right now, or YouTube Live. Okay, let's see. Let me docs.
Okay.
Oh, let's unbox this.
Chat. I'll open up the chat.
No, thank you. I'm actually on Facebook Live right now, or YouTube Live. Okay, let's see. Let me docs.
Okay.
Oh, let's unbox this.
Hello,
hello.
Chat.
No, thank you. I'm actually.
Working.
I'm live. There's no one on here yet, but we're just waiting to go live. Or we're live. We're just waiting.
Oh, nice. I like the lamp.
Here, yeah. You sit here while I go get a beer.
Maybe people want to see my beautiful wife instead of my ugly old face.
Well, Steve, where are you alive? On just on you? Okay, YouTube. Well, see. That's exciting.
Oh, I think someone's watching. Hello, hello. We're about to unbox this MacBook Pro. As soon as we get some viewers, this is the new MacBook 4 M4, the MacBook Pro M4. If you have any questions, let me know. You got to turn down your volume if you're going to be here, Mark. If you want to watch. I look forward to seeing you too. I want to see this MacBook Pro.
That's exciting. Cannot wait for it.
Let me see. Hello, hello, everyone that's dropping in. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're going to be opening up this MacBook Pro M4. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments. Once we get it, I don't know, once we get some more viewers, we'll start opening this. We'll take a look at it. We'll get it started up. Maybe we'll run a benchmark test. We'll just see where the night takes us, and have some fun with it. And since it's after 5 p.m. on a Friday, I am having a Yellow Rose IPA. It's a lone pint beer out of let me see. It's out of Dallas, Texas. Hello, hello. If you're just joining, we're going to be unboxing this MacBook M4. We're just trying to wait till we get some viewers in here. Right now I'm having, it's after 5 o'clock on a Friday here, Central Standard Time. So we are just having a beer. If you're in the chat with us, pop a top, have some fun, and let's go ahead and get some followers. Let's open this computer. I'm so excited. If you have any questions about what I do, feel free to just drop it in the comments. My name is Dylan Emily. I am the founder of MLE Solutions. We are a managed service provider, cloud service provider. We do, full IT support for SMBs all across the United States. If you have any questions about that, visit our website. I want to say it's a link to our YouTube, so it's right there. Today we are going to be opening up this MacBook Pro as soon as we get some views, some likes, some follows going. So if you have any questions, if you make sure to drop in or drop them in the chat. I can't see who's here, so if I know you, definitely make sure to drop a comment just to know that we're having some fun. Let me see. Hello, hello. If you're joining, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're going to be opening up this MacBook Pro today. It is the one that just dropped today, just released today. If you have any questions about the stats, let me see if I can get those for you. It's a little bit. Let me plug in my lamp so we can get a little bit better lighting here. Let's see if we can get that to focus so y'all can see stats. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this lighting. I don't know how y'all feel. Let me see. And let me actually get something. Oh. Hello, hello. If you're just joining, we are going to be unboxing this MacBook Pro M4. We're just waiting for some people to drop on in. If you have any questions in the meantime about MLE solutions or what I do, make sure to ask. We're here to answer some questions. Any IT questions you may have, any software questions you have, cloud questions, or automation, we're here to answer them. So just make sure to, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and, just wait for the unboxing that we're going to be doing today. And if y'all, for some reason, you can't stay for the entire stream, we are going to be, cutting out the beginning parts where, I'm drinking and having a good time on a Friday afternoon, and we are going to be basically cutting the video so you can see just the unboxing part. So, don't feel obligated to stay in the chat. Just make sure to like, subscribe, and, if you have any questions, just make sure to drop them in the comments. Hello, hello, hello. Come on, let's get some participation and some comments. We're here. We're going to be unboxing this MacBook M4. It's the MacBook Pro M4. This was released today, so this is one of the first ones off of the line. This one is the 16 gigabyte 512 storage with that M4 processor. They have brand new CPU that they came out with. This one's featuring the 34, I want to say it's 34 or 35 TOPS, which is trillions of operations per second. So this one is going to be, have significant higher clock speeds than the previous processors that we've seen before. The single core process, or the single core thread process. I can't remember the exact nomenclature, but the exact cores on this guy are going to be significantly higher than you've seen on generations before. If you guys do like the unboxing for this one, we get subscribers, we get likes. We are going to be doing the M4 Pro unboxing as well. If not, y'all are just going to get a video. So, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. Let's see. Let me see if I have a little something higher. Oh. Give him a little bit more screen. Nope. Hello, hello. If you're just joining, we have this MacBook 4. This is the MacBook Pro M4 edition. We are going to be doing an unboxing today. Probably just starting here pretty soon. Now, the MacBook 4 M Pro. The reason we're doing this, we are MLE Solutions. We are a managed service provider. We are, basically just trying to inform people on what we do, on the significance of this laptop, and just have a good Friday night as we're finishing up some work, having a beer, and, hoping that everyone is able to, just have a good day going into the weekend. And just so you know, I will adjust the camera so we can see the computer a little bit better once we start doing the unboxing. And, if you have any questions, just make sure to drop those in the comments, and we will, answer any of the questions, whether it be about the MacBook M4, whether it be about MLE solutions, help desks, any software questions that you have, any IT questions that you have, just drop them in the comments below, and we will make sure to answer any of your questions. If you need any IT support, we'll actually help you out on the live if it's something easy. And if it's something a little bit more difficult that takes some more time, just make sure to drop us a comment, and we'll reach out in order to help you. No problem. Oh, there is my minha esposa, my wife, Marcella.
No.
She is my business partner with MLE Solutions. She is, one of the reasons that I could start this. I'll tell you. So, whenever I initially started MLE Solutions, I was working for Meta, and I got a job offer for Amazon. And, I really didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I asked my wife, I said, should I try to go back to Meta? Should I, try to seek a position, a different position at Amazon? And she said, well, you've always wanted to start your own business. Why don't you start your own business? And here, let's see, almost 4 years ago now, we are starting our own business, and MLE Solutions is, picking up. And, I owe it all to this woman right here. We definitely couldn't have done it without this woman.
We are a good team together.
Definitely. Yeah. Oh, bye. Now, if you have any questions, just make sure to drop them in the comments. We are going to be doing the unboxing for the MacBook M4 Pro. So just make sure to tell us what you're doing on this Friday night that brings you into this room. If you have any questions, make sure to like and subscribe. We are going to be probably unboxing it. I would say that once we get to about, I don't know, let's say 10 people watching, or let's say 5 new followers, or, just a couple of likes, or even some comments in there, whichever really comes first, we will go ahead and start doing that unboxing, because I don't want to keep people waiting. But, definitely, if you have any questions, like I said, my name is Dylan. I am the CEO, founder of MLE Solutions, Inc. We started in 2021. Our goal was to bring enterprise level support to small and medium sized businesses. We've been doing that since 2021. We are located out of San Antonio, Texas. We are here to, really just, well, today, just unbox this MacBook. But, in the grand scheme, we are here to help you grow. We do everything from automation to software as a service to full managed services and cloud services. My specialty is actually Azure Cloud Administration. I do automation. I am certified in full stack development. You will see me doing things like using make.com to do automations. Those are codeless automations. So if you do like and subscribe, you are going to see probably about once a week right now that we are doing those codeless automations to help your businesses grow. We did a LinkedIn outreach with Phantom Buster. We are actually going to show you how to completely automate that and create a custom app in Make. So make sure to like and subscribe to that. We're also, recently we did a 5 email marketing outreach. We also did, let me see what else we did. We did an email submission form. We're going to be doing integrating your WordPress website with Airtable to be able to automate responses. We are also doing ChatGPT integrations. So if you do have any questions about how to integrate ChatGPT into your business effectively, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment. We are, completely welcome and, able to help your business 100% for free, especially if you're dropping those questions during the live that we are doing today. If anyone is wondering about where I'm at, so this is actually my home office. So you'll see that there is quite a bit of light behind me. This right here is, like I said, it's my home office, but back there I actually grow rare plants. So I've actually been growing, let's see, starting during COVID, I started growing rare plants. And, everyone else was going crazy. I went my own kind of crazy and started collecting, uh, rare plants. Predominantly, I collect Monstera. And, I've been doing this now for, I guess since 2019. I don't too much get plants anymore just because they grow. And once they start growing, you don't necessarily have enough room for them. So, just really not necessarily adding to my collection anymore, just leaving it there in order to grow. And if you're looking behind me, that's my wife. That's Marcella. She is the co-owner of MLE Solutions. And then also my puppy. That is, well, she's not a puppy anymore, but this is Darla Doodle. She is a Aussie Doodle mix or Aussie Doodle, so an Australian Shepherd Poodle mix. Yeah, so if you're just now joining, we are going to be doing the unboxing of this MacBook 4 or MacBook Pro M4. So if you are curious to see the unboxing, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Ask any questions that you have about myself, about MLE Solutions, about the MacBook, or really any computer. We also have actually what we're doing the live stream on today is the Copilot PC. It is the HP edition, so it has the Snapdragon X Elite processor. We are going to be probably in about a week's time doing a comparison between the MacBook Pro M4 and then also the Copilot PC. So if you are interested in seeing that, just make sure to like and subscribe. We'll probably do two different editions. So one will be the live edition, and then one will do a cut for you so you can just see kind of the unboxing itself and, any questions. But, it's always good to be here during the live because if you do have any questions, instead of just leaving a comment and us answering it when we get back to it, you get it answered on the live. And, we can definitely do that for you. So I'll see that right now we're up to about 17 views on the channel. We're going to be starting to open this PC once we either get to, I would say, 50 views, or which just means 50 people that have entered the room. Once we get to 10 people that are watching at a single time, or once we get, I would say, 10 like or 10 subscribed. So if you are new to the channel, make sure to like, make sure to follow. On the channel, you'll see us doing automations. Now, if you are in any kind of sales position, if you're anyone that posts to social media, if you're anyone that does marketing outreach, this is going to be something that, really helps you out following the channel. We do show you completely free automations. Oh, KP Plays. Hello. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. I'm not sure what you heard, but what we're doing right now, we are having a beer on a Friday after work. We're about to unbox the MacBook 4. This is the MacBook Pro M4 edition. If we get a pretty good like and following on this one, we'll also do the MacBook 4, the MacBook Pro M4 Pro as well. And then we'll also do a comparison for the MacBook Pro as well as the Copilot PC. Now, the Copilot, it's Microsoft's version of this. Microsoft's integrated, or I guess Office, and a lot of the companies, the Copilot, they integrated with Copilot versus integrating with. So we are going to have the M4 Pro, but we do not have it right now. Right now, this is just the MacBook M4 edition. We'll be doing the unboxing for the MacBook M4 Pro probably here in about a week or so. This one, though, is the one that we're going to be doing the comparison on. So we're going to be doing the comparison on this one as well as the Copilot PC. Let's go! We're going to be doing the, I guess, the comparison between this one and the Copilot PC because those are more comparable. If you don't know about the Copilot, it has the Snapdragon X Elite. That one has integrated graphics, so you're using the Adreno graphics card on that one versus using, dedicated 10 core graphics on this one. And I want to say it's like 16 graphics on the M4 Pro. So, on those right there, that one's going to be a lot stronger. It's going to outperform this one every day. So we'll probably do the comparison, not necessarily with this one, but maybe we'll do the Lunar Lake series of Intel's new processor, or I guess new CPU. We'll do that one. You get your Mac tomorrow. Oh my gosh. So I'll tell you, I actually had to go to Best Buy to grab this one, and it was kind of funny. I guess FedEx was supposed to deliver today. They ended up not delivering my PC. They came to my door. They snapped the picture, didn't knock, didn't ring the doorbell. There's two doorbells up there. There's the Blink one. There's the regular doorbell, and there's the door itself. And they chose not. Has anyone gotten the standard screen and not the nano texture? I'm not sure. Let me see. I've never, I didn't know there was two different screen models. Let's actually look at that. Let's see. So this one has the Liquid Retina XDR display, which is the one that I thought was standard on the M4. And this is just the M4 processor. This is not the standard display. It is, like I said, it's the Liquid Retina XDR. Oh yeah, thank you. KP Plays, just so you know what we do on this channel. So I run an MSP, CSP, so managed service provider, cloud service provider. We do all kinds of automations for small and medium-sized businesses, as well as salespeople, just to help them out and really automate their workflow. In addition to that, we are doing unboxing as we get it. We're doing comparisons. After we get finished showing people how to use, kind of doing the automations, we'll probably do a master class on make.com, and then maybe Zapier. We're doing a couple of custom app creations. So right now, I'm not sure if y'all have heard of Bland AI, but Bland AI is actually it's like an AI sales outreach. It does voice calls. It's pretty amazing, to be honest. I mean, just to hear it and see it, I was pretty shocked. Zapier, they do a codeless integration. They did not have the codeless integration on make.com. So right now we're building that custom integration. There is two community ones, but the two community ones actually charge quite a bit of money. And I was kind of shocked by that. Like, they one was charging like $59, and the other one was charging, I want to say it was like $9.99 a month. I figured that I would release the integration. I would charge 99 cents, and then I would also do like a free version. So if anyone likes and subscribes to my YouTube channel, I'll just give them the automation for free. I mean, ultimately, what we're here to do is help small and medium-sized businesses. If we can help someone grow, that's what we're here to do. So let me see. Subscribed. Yeah, they added the nano texture display for the glare of the light and sunlight. It looks like a film on the screen. I like saying, okay, so honestly, I think this one's just a Liquid Retina XDR, which is the standard, kind of the standard screen that you're going to see. However, whenever we open it, we can go through the about. We can do anything that you would like me to do on this PC. Thank you so much for subscribing, by the way, both of you. I really appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. It helps me to do free things like this. Do video editing. Okay, so share one of your videos. If you have a video, please share it in the comments. I'd love to see what you're doing. We do some video editing as well. So my wife and I, you saw her probably just pass in the background. We have another channel called Project Charleston that we're doing. That one is kind of outside of my technical journey, and it's more focusing on our goals to do homesteading. I won't talk about that too much today, just because it's not really relevant. But if you're ever, if you want to see it, just go follow that other channel. Open that bad boy. Let's see the polishing cloths in there. Well, yeah, if the polishing cloths there, we'll know. I'm just so you know, whenever I'm going to open this, I'm probably going to open it whenever we either get a total of 50 people that have viewed. Currently, we're at 23. Whenever we get 10 subscribers, or if we get 10 just people watching at the same time. So, very shortly. That said, I am going to cut out all of my talking, all of my drinking, and everything else. So if once we get that done, it'll just be the unboxing. So if you can't stay today for the entire thing, just know that if you like and follow and like and subscribe, I should say, then we'll be here. Let's see. I play my videos for kids. It doesn't matter. I mean, that's awesome that you do that. Anything that you can do to really get outside of your comfort zone. I'll tell you, this is my, I guess my third live for MLE Solutions. Will this be your daily driver? No. So currently I'm using the Copilot PC as my daily, which is actually the one that I'm doing the streaming on. I've been using this one for a while. It's the Copilot. It has the Snapdragon X Elite. If you look at it, we are going to be doing a comparison between this computer and that one, which is the more comparable. And then we'll also probably here in a couple weeks be doing the comparison between the Intel's new Lunar Lake, which is their Evo 2 series. That one's actually closer to I guess the MacBook Pro and I guess the MacBook M4 Pro, whereas this one is closer to the Snapdragon. Now, on the PCs though, one of the things that you are going to notice, the Snapdragon does not have a dedicated graphics card at this time. Right now, they are just doing the integrated Adreno graphics, whereas even on this model right here, which is just the M4, you're actually going to be getting the entirety of a dedicated graphics. Now, whenever I was looking, I was trying to find like benchmarks, and the benchmarks just weren't available yet. So what I did, I went to my best friend ChatGPT, and I actually asked it just to do comparisons based on the clocking speeds of the single core and the multi-core, processor threading. I asked it to essentially tell me like what the time comparison was going to be. On the M4 processor compared to the Snapdragon X Elite, it was only running about a second off either way for the major processing. So we are going to be doing I guess these two PCs, comparing these, and then of course the M4 Pro and the I guess the Lunar Lake, which is the newest Intel processor that came out. It was actually released 5 days before my birthday on September 4th. I was waiting for that one. I didn't want the Snapdragon X Elite, but I had my computer actually broke. Before that one, I was using a Dell Latitude, actually that I had since like 2016. And you may be saying like, oh, you had a computer since 2016, you're an IT guy. Yeah, I mean, most IT guys do not get the latest and greatest. Like we get the junk of the junk that's left over. If you get something with a new screen, awesome. The MacBook Pro 16-inch M4, 48 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte. Yeah, rest in peace, your wallet. Oh my gosh. See, that's awesome. I'll tell you, the 16-inch, I saw that's where you got like the better GPU. That's where you got better specs just all around on the PC. Now, all of the M4, they have the same NPU, so the neural processing unit. The neural processing unit is essentially what is used to do neural processing locally on the computer. So that's going to be on this one, the all M4. So M4 Pro, M4, and M4 Max. These are at 38 tops, which is across the entire product line. They do have NPU upscaling with the GPU. So obviously, with your amazing M4 Pro 16, you're going to be a lot quicker than a lot of the PC. I guess than all of the Snapdragon X Elites. You're going to be quicker. I mean, really, you're at that level. You're competing at a little bit higher level. If I would love to review that one as well. Of course, I'm a business owner, so and not a startup business owner. So it's not like I have I can't exactly go out and drop the money for the 16 M4 Pro, but I'm glad you did. I hope you love it. I hope whenever we open this one today, it does show you at least some of the features that maybe you can be expecting. And I really do hope you like it. I'll tell you that previous to this computer right here, I've been a Windows guy. I have done, I started my IT journey about 10 years ago now. Originally, I was working for a company out of San Antonio called KCI. Whenever 3M bought out KCI, I helped them do the integration work. And once they were done with the integration, they said, hey, thank you for all your help. See you down the road. So I was with, my contracting company was Cognizant. They sent me to Toyota Manufacturing. That was a whole new thing for me. I was, wearing like business clothes to work, followed by steel toe boots in a manufacturing facility, which was very different. And then after I finished at Toyota Manufacturing, I was actually 5Sing their cabinets, putting in the newest or the latest version of the Cisco servers in their data center. And I guess I say data center, they're data rooms because it's very small. But once I finished doing that, I moved on to Meta, and I was with Meta for about a year before, and I was driving, so I was actually commuting to Meta, and it was about an hour 20 minutes on a daily basis, each way. So it was really miserable for me, and I applied. I got a job at Amazon. Actually, before I received, or actually after I got the job offer signed and had a start day, they essentially, oh, Tesla, Austin, yeah, we're right down the road from there. What do you do with Tesla? I know that they were hiring at the time. It was something else that was on site, and I just could not do the on site in Austin anymore. I mean, it was an hour and 20 minute drive. I live right here, North San Antonio, but still, I mean, you're driving through New Braunfels, San Marcos, Buda, Kyle, and hopefully that order because I'm actually from New Braunfels. Uh, Tesla is super cool. I'm sure that actually a question I have for you: have you ever seen slash met Elon Musk? Because I would love to meet him. I feel like him and I mean, definitely a different class of entrepreneur. I mean, he's working 24/7, whereas I'm working 24/7. Life of an entrepreneur, you really never stop working. That's why 6 p.m. here on a Friday, I'm having a beer, and I always say on my Fridays that just production. Okay, well, production line is still awesome. Whenever I was at Toyota Manufacturing, I was very shocked to see the level of automation that they had available in their I guess in their facility. I mean, there was robots that were driving around the different car parts. It was very like you literally have to go and wait for robots to cross before you could walk. You'd see all these little bells. I mean, the just the level of the production facilities is crazy. It was very cool to see, and don't say just production. I mean, anything that you're doing that's not like homeless or and I don't want to say homeless because not necessarily people don't have that choice, but anyone that's not just like sitting on their couch drinking a beer on a Wednesday, unless you're off on Wednesdays, but someone who's adding to society, that's awesome that they're doing it. I hope not too nervous. Oh yeah, it's too nervous for what? I guess. What are you too nervous for? You too nervous on here? Don't be nervous. I mean, this is I'm nervous. You should see me. I'm trying to talk to you guys and just kind of like try to roll off stuff about my life, and it's very it's nerve-wracking. It's I this is something that I've been trying. Honestly, I've been in business since 2021. We've been helping the small and medium-sized businesses, and I just feel like if I go live and I'm able to help even one person on their automation journey, I'm able to help one person make the decision to scale their business using automation, scale their business using the cloud. Then I've succeeded in my book. It's not exactly easy to do, to start an automation. I know a lot of people don't. Nobody, I mean, a lot of people don't know how to code. So that's why, I got certified in make.com. I am full stack, so, I know pretty much everything from Python to JavaScript and, everything in between. And I realized that if I was going to try to do a master class on that, you know, oh, too nervous to meet Elon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would be pretty nervous too, especially with like what he did at Twitter where he just walked in and fired everybody. Oh my gosh, like I'll tell you, he'd come up to me and he'd be like, "Dylan, let me check on your ticket production," and I would be like, "Oh, well, if you could check on Tom's ticket production, he's he needs to be checked, not me, so." So definitely, I would be nervous too. I understand he's a pretty hard guy to work for, but I mean, what he's doing in the world. I mean, I say what he's doing in the world. I mean, if you look at Austin, Lake Travis is like at an all-time low. Austin's at like an all-time low in terms of like water capacity because he made like super large water. He got I don't know how to say it. He got a lot of water rights moving to Austin because he was going to need it in his production facilities. So he uses a lot of water. So I know that the entire city has been kind of I mean, I don't want to say on like drought or anything, but I mean they've been worried about it since he's moved in. I've heard he's actually moving back to like to keep my job. No, we're not going to talk. We're not going to say anything bad about him. And in fact, if he sees, I'm going to give you a glowing recommendation. I'm going to say, hey, this person sat with me on a Friday, unboxing and a MacBook when they were getting their own tomorrow. So you know, let them keep their let them keep their job. And I don't know. That's awesome though. I mean, even production. Like I'll tell you, whenever I was working at Toyota, my favorite place to go was actually the paint facility. So you'd go in and they basically had this like separate branch of the building that was just for painting the vehicles, and it was all randomized through. I'm not sure if it was. I mean, it was obviously automated because they didn't pick the paint color, but the actual like randomness of it, I'm not exactly sure how it was. But you would have like these trucks, and this was like the new truck going through the brand new Toyota Tundra is the one that we were working on. So as it was still like before release. So as these were coming through, they're getting painted like all different colors, and like every once in a while you'd see one that's just like a random color. Like I mean like a slate, like a purple. Like I mean just anything that you'd see. It's like how do you choose the color? Like what exactly is making you choose this? And they're like, oh, we don't know. But it was really cool. I mean, they had as they're going through, they're doing so many point checks on the paint. They're opening the trucks. They're going through. They're checking like so many corners. They're checking seams before they're getting painted, making sure everything's tacked correctly. Doing I mean so much work. I myself probably couldn't do production because y'all are actually working most of the day. Whereas, as an IT guy, it's like I'm kind of like Batman. Like whenever you see that the Batman light in the sky, that's typically whenever I'm getting called out to do something. So like, oh, production's down. The new Tesla in the lobby, whoo, and gold. Oh my gosh. So is it like gold paint? Is it a gold wrap? How do y'all decide? Like, I mean, like, what exactly is it? I haven't seen any. I'm just now here in San Antonio starting to see the what's it called? The Tesla trucks. I mean, I even pulled out my phone and took a picture just because I was so shocked to see a Tesla truck. I felt like I was just a passenger on Mars or something. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. So let me see. We're on here. I've been on here for 43 minutes now, so I'll tell you that if we don't get to any of my goals before, let's say, the 1 hour mark, so about 15 more minutes, I'll go ahead and start doing the unboxing. For you, KP Plays, for who else was here? His name was Austin Lynn. Anyone else that comments, I'm going to be doing this unboxing. If we don't get it, all the people to join, or I guess that the goals we were trying to reach, we'll go ahead and open it. I work for the 12H, 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 12. Oh my gosh. 12-hour workday. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, there's been a couple of weeks that I have done there's been a couple of weeks that I have done pretty long hours, 100-hour plus, and I get to the end of the week and I'm pretty like crazy. Like I'm like walking around, pacing, talking to myself. My wife is probably thinking like, "Oh my gosh, when do I need to take this guy to, the local, asylum?" I guess because I'm just like walking around talking to myself. So I'm not necessarily productive on, I would say 100+ hour weeks. I do regularly work 12-hour days. That's just unfortunately the life of a business owner. Whenever I was an IT guy, I would say I was going to work for 40 hours, 50 to 60 on the high weeks, but I was probably only, I mean, really only like working maybe 2 3 hours just because you answer your tickets, you answer your emails, you're calling people, you're working on high level issues, you're doing projects, you're doing this, but then I'm a pretty quick worker, so you'd get to the end of it and you would just not have anything else to do. So make a couple phone calls, make a couple this or that, on the semi truck. Whoo, the semi trucks. I'm curious how many. I mean, I'm not sure if you can answer it, but how many? I guess power packs do they have. Like how many? I can't remember the batteries they use. I can't remember I'm trying to think of the batteries that they're using, but I want to say like how many batteries are there in I guess the semi truck. And my dad was he was actually a truck driver, and I went with him a few times. I saw as you'd have to gas up, what is the distance on a semi truck. I mean, that's something that man, that's going to help so many people, especially whenever they automate the driving. You think cost, I hope at least cost of things are going to go down. And to see that, it's just awesome. So we actually have 13 people watching right now, so we are going to start doing the unboxing. Thank you everyone for joining. Make sure to like and subscribe. So first off, so I will move the camera to give a little bit better view, but let's put it right here right now just so we can see this little rip. Oh, I hope y'all heard that. And then we're gonna do, of course, the second rip. I'll tell you, I have been waiting to open this all day. It has been my first. Oh, this rip. I'll tell you, I'm trying not to make weird noises while opening this, but oh my goodness, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. It's like 3 battery packs. Oh my gosh. Working on the doors. I would imagine even the doors are, pretty crazy. Like I said, whenever I was in the Toyota facility, I always saw those doors just floating around the entire facility. They had like these I don't know, like it's like a Roomba, and I'm sure y'all probably have them too. Y'all probably have something better. They probably fly at Tesla, to be honest. But it's pretty awesome. So let me move this camera down a little bit. If y'all want me to move this in any way that's like a better position for y'all to see, just let me know. Let me try to move this perfect for you guys. So here we go. It's a normal wrap, I would say. Like I did unbox the MacBook. Was it the M3 Pro, which has a significantly slower like this CPU speeds, but the unboxing was pretty close to the same. So here is the PC. Before we actually open the PC though, let's see what else is in the box and just see if there's anything new. So let me move that. Actually, I'm gonna put this on my printer over here, and hopefully hopefully not drop it, right? Because that would be hilarious. So in the box, the first thing that we're gonna have is just the chargers. The same thing with the M3 Pro. And I'm sorry for like the light. Let me try to give you guys some better lighting. But this is pretty much um, the same charger feel as like the previous models. You know, it's definitely very nice. I know that, you know, just on the other ones, it is the magnetic. The magnetic ones are, you know, they're pretty awesome. I mean, in terms of like the PCs, I mean, this is if you look at like what the HP has, this is way better. So USB-C on the other side. It does not come with a charger block, as always. You know, Apple just likes to make you pay. So, coming in here, what we're gonna see is, let's see if they at least gave us some stickers, right? Because I remember unboxing the MacBooks and getting their stickers was kind of like my favorite thing. So, um, this tells you. Let's see if it even talks about the MacBook Intelligence, because I don't see that. So here we are. It does not. It does not talk about the MacBook Intelligence. In fact, this is just about the same as we saw on the MacBook M3 Pro. It does look. I mean, honestly, it looks like the screen is going to be bigger. You know, let's see what else is in here. So coming in here, let's see. Oh my gosh, is that it? I don't know. It feels like there's something else in here, but it won't let it out. I don't know. Let's go ahead and go to the laptop, right? That's what y'all are here to see. So here is the MacBook M4. MacBook M4. This is the brand new one that was released today. So this one right here is literally right out of the production facility. We'll see that this is the black edition. Someone else asked me, is this one the one with the new screen, or is it just the liquid retina? So we did not have the I guess the cloth that they were mentioning. So this is just going to be the regular M4 without the screen. So let's go ahead and open it. Or actually, let's look. So here is the bottom. I mean, it looks. This is exactly the same as the M3, and I mean, I guess all the previous models that we have seen previous to this. You know, so still, I mean, it's still very nice. It feels a little bit lighter. I can't remember the exact weight on this one, but it definitely feels quite a bit lighter than the M3 Pro. Uh, is that happy? Y'all so happy that is the one you got. You know, I'm pretty happy with this one. I mean, we are going to be doing a couple of other I guess unboxings for this series, just because why not? You know, I have. Oh, did y'all hear that? As soon as I opened that, boom, love that. Ever since I was a kid, no charging block, no charging block. You know, Apple they have cheaped out the last few times with the charging block. They said, hey, we need a couple of $1,000 for the PC. And you know what? We're not even going to give you a charging block. And it's ridiculous. And, you know, they're starting to get to the point where they don't even give you it's not even a touch screen anymore. I'm like, you know, I understand, you know, don't fix something that's not broke. You know, they've been coming out with these MacBook Pro body styles for quite a bit of time, and you know, everyone loves them. You know, including myself. Like, I'm not going to say anything bad about the design of this computer. I mean, on this one right here, we do have is the mag charging port. We have two Thunderbolt ports right here, as well as an aux cord. Just looking, I don't think my other one has an aux cable. And then on this side as well, we're going to see another USB-C as well as an HDMI. And you know, I can't remember what that port is right there. Oh my gosh, is that someone in the comments gonna have to help me? Is that a micro port? You know, I can't remember. But yeah, so I missed the unboxing. My bad. It's okay, Young D, that you missed the unboxing. You know, we just unboxed it. We just opened it. You know, it's perfectly fine. We are going to be going in. I'm going to open this thing up for you guys. I'm going to show y'all. I mean, if y'all have like a what's it called? A benchmark test that y'all would like me to take on this thing, I will take the benchmark test. We can look at the about. We can look at the settings on it. We could even play with the Apple Intelligence. I mean, honestly, that's why I got it. I mean, I'm not sure why y'all went to this new PC. So just feeling it, I will tell you, it does feel significantly lighter. I think it is an SD card. And it does feel
the main language. Key.
we'll let her talk, right? Because we need to let her talk. But I'll tell you, it feels significantly lighter than previous editions, and that's something that's like very nice to see. Is that I think the last one was like almost 6 pounds. This one feels like maybe like 2 pounds. Like I feel like if I lift it too high, it's just gonna fly away. So here we'll see. We'll just pick the language. Oh, we're gonna have to click this arrow down here. You know, I love that in the newest update that I've seen with Apple, they've actually gone in and they made like the screen, I guess the screen tab blocking a lot better. So previous editions, like just the like Windows, you could actually like snap the windows, and I want to say they like did that in Windows. I don't know, I think it was like Windows 11, and the actual snapping of the windows. Hey everyone, this is my wife. Say hello if you're here. She's probably a little bit mad that I'm doing this. That's the nano screen. I don't think it's the nano screen. I think it's just the liquid retina, the XDR. If we look, oh, did come with a block. Oh my gosh! Here I am talking trash. Oh, young G says hello.
Right to find the block.
I needed her to find the block. So here I am talking trash about Apple for not having. You didn't even miss the unboxing, Young D. You actually, we weren't even done. I mean, it's right here, the dock. I mean, it's white. It's not black like the laptop, but hey, it's a dock. I mean, it's here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, where was that high? Oh my gosh. You say, Dylan, it's only 6:20 p.m. You must have had too many beers, but no, like it's right there. How many watts? Let's open it and see. So this one right here, let's see. This is a 70-watt USB-C. Man, I am just baffled that I missed this entire block. And this thing's heavier than the freaking computer. I mean, I'm very surprised I missed it, but no. I knew you knew. I was shocked because I mean, honestly, with the iPhones, I was shocked when they started doing away with the blocks. And yeah, she says hello. Say hello. She says hello. But I was shocked too. I mean, I knew that that Apple had started doing away with the blocks for their phones, so I wouldn't have been shocked had they done away with the blocks for their laptops. I am happy to see it because obviously I would have been pretty mad had I had to go and get a block. It is funny though, because I will tell you that the computer is just about as heavy as the block. And I mean, of course, it is a little bit heavier, but I mean the block is, I mean, very heavy, and it's a. I saw Young D asked, this is not 120 watt. This is a 70 watt, and you don't need as high as wattage anymore. If you look at the wattages that you're going to see on the chargers now, like all of the ARM processors that are on these silicone chips now, they don't need as higher wattage to put out a good charger. So, anyways, let me put my magical charger that popped out of nowhere to the side, and let's kind of continue with the unboxing. So right here we see it says this is the accessibility, and I don't remember this being on the previous screen. So it says
Features adapt your Mac to your individual needs. You can turn them on uh, now to help you finish setting up and further customize them later in system settings. See what's available in each of the categories. So let's just see what's available. So this is Vision. So it says VoiceOver provides spoken and braille, wow, brailled descriptions of items on the computer screen and provides control of the computer through the use of the keyboard. Awesome. So I don't want that. I don't want to turn any of this on right now. Second one is motor. So it says the accessibility keyboard is an on-screen keyboard. So we're all familiar with an on-screen keyboard. We've had that since, the beginning of, I don't know, like Windows XP. Don't give Apple any ideas to remove the. I should not give Apple any ideas to remove the block because they're already thinking like, oh my God, he already said that this is as the laptops as we take it out. Well, that means it's going to be cheaper shipping. So let's go ahead and take it out. But no, hopefully they keep it in. So here the accessibility keyboard is something they've had since the beginning. Hearing features for the accessibility. Subtitles will look like this. So they do have subtitles on the screen, closed captioning, which is awesome. And then cognitive. So light or dark appearance changes the color of the screen. So we can, this is something they've had, but I want to know. So before I choose this, is there a color that anyone would like to see? Should I choose system settings? My thoughts on AI. So I've actually been working with AI now for several years. And so I do a lot of ChatGPT integrations. I am certified in Microsoft Cognitive Services. So I have worked with their AI models. And it's a pretty dark. We'll go with dark. Yeah, let's do it. So, I've worked with the ChatGPT. I've worked with the Microsoft Cognitive Services. I've worked with recently Bland AI, which is the telemarket or the teledialing one. I've actually done a lot of automations for SMBs. If you like and follow me, you'll see that I did one for LinkedIn Outreach. We did the one with Phantom Buster for the LinkedIn Outreach. However, we are going to be doing one for just with the API itself. Did I make recall? No, I didn't make it because that was I don't know if we're ever gonna get recall on the on use system so you can switch back. Okay, we'll use system. So let's go with system and let's go with auto right here. System, continue. So speech selection. Selected text will be spoken when the option and escape are pressed. You can, and that's the option and escape key are pressed. You can customize the keys later on in settings. So this is actually something that I really, really like. So on the Microsoft, they actually had on the Microsoft Copilot PC, and I'm pretty sure all of them now, you can press I want to say it's like Control H or Select H, and you can actually talk and dictate into like Microsoft Word and everything. And I admit I became really lazy for a while because you see me, I'm just sitting here like talking into my computer, having it like write the blogs for my business, having it do just really anything that I can make it do. Because I'll tell you, as AI gets better, as I get better at coding, I become lazier, and I cannot wait to get the Tesla bot from KP Plays. He's going to give me a 20% discount. Hopefully a 20% discount on the place. Yeah, they have the button now. Yeah, the button is. It's the option key and escape at the same time brings it up for here. Now the Copilot PCs, they do have the Copilot button, which is like located right around here. Just with the AI, I don't see on the keyboard that Apple came out with that kind of feature. So kind of stinks they don't have that, but who cares? It's not. Do I really need it to be one click away? Or can I just click on my toolbar? I can click on my toolbar, and
the thing is, on the Microsoft Copilot PCs, they're integrated with Copilot. So you push that button and Copilot opens. Why didn't they make a customizable button that you could press and it would open ChatGPT, or just really like I guess like a tag button, so you can like use that key to integrate it with ChatGPT or integrate it with Copilot, your choice. I mean, Copilot, it has so many paywalls. And that's one of the things. Yeah, KP's giving me the discount. He already said it right there. Question mark, question mark, question mark, discount. That means I am curious to know when you want the discount and not about the discount. So we're obviously getting the discount now. He's already said it. Elon, if you're there, we have a confirmation on discounting 20% on the Tesla bot. So that'll be my next purchase. Oh man, coming from the M1. So, the M1, I'm not going to lie, it is still a great processor. That's whenever they switched from the Intel processors to the silicone processors. And the M1 chip, I mean, that's what prompted everyone. It prompted Intel to move to, well, they're still using the 86-bit chip, and they've done amazing things on that, but it prompted the Snapdragon X Elite. It prompted all of the MPUs that you're seeing on the PCs now. Even this one has 38 tops on it. The new Intel Lunar Lake, it is a workhorse. That thing is, I mean, that's an amazing PC. Like, don't throw that away. I mean, send it to me if you don't want it. Let's see. Watching this on my base 16-inch M4 Pro. Nice, the M4 Pro. I'm glad you got it. So we are going to be doing. I know that one has the higher GPU, the 16. So we are going to be doing. I guess this is the M4, so this is the base model, but we are going to be doing a comparison with this one and the Snapdragon X Elite. And then we are also going to be doing a comparison with the Lunar Lake model. And then we're going to be doing the Lunar Lake and the M4 Pro. So get a little bit more. I'm not going to do the 16-inch. It's a little bit too big for me. I'll tell you, the 14-inch screen, especially with like how they have, I think it's like 90% screen right here. Like, who am I? I am Dylan. I am the owner of MLE Solutions. I've been in business since 2021. I'm here currently doing an unboxing for the MacBook Pro. But if you have any questions about my business, feel free to ask. How do you like? Oh, the Snapdragon. So there's things I like about it. Like it's a workhorse. I mean, 10K video editing, or sorry, 4K video editing is super easy. It's an all-around good computer. Things I don't like about it, my docking station, it kind of acts funny. Like it'll sometimes just connect like one screen, which kind of stinks. And then the other one will, the other screen, it'll come up, but the resolution will be weird. I have to unplug it and plug it back in a few times or restart the computer, which is annoying. It also, I don't want to say it overheats per se, but it does warm up. Am I going to play some games on it? I do game, but I have a PlayStation 5, so typically I'll use my PlayStation 5 and then use the PS Remote Play. So I'm actually using my PlayStation as a server, so it doesn't matter which laptop I'm using. And then in addition, I typically use if I need like a computing space that's like more than what I have on my PC, I'll spin up a Windows server, Windows virtual machine, and I'll use that as my workforce while I need it, and then just shut it down after. It's one of the perks of being on knowing how to use Azure. So coming in, we're it's cool that we're doing this. We're not going to turn on speech right now. Let's just continue. So typing feedback. With typing feedback, your Mac will speak characters, words, or selection changes as you type. We do not want that. Cognitive. Hover text. Hover text and large text under the pointer and a large text view with the command key is held down. So I thankfully still have decently good vision. I mean, sitting behind a computer all day, is my vision amazing? No, but I do have my my blue light glasses here. So whenever I am programming, doing any dev work, really staring at a computer for more than like 2 hours at a time, you are going to see me wearing these. I look like a huge nerd. I love it. I have never disliked being a nerd. If you are watching right now, please make sure to like and subscribe. The way that I can do these unboxings, the way that I can do my automations for you guys, the way that I can do any of this is by you guys liking and just supporting the channel. And it does not cost anything. It does not cost anything at all to like and subscribe to the channel. If I start posting some, Hello Kitty stuff, feel free to unlike me because at that point I'm just doing it for the likes. Thank you, Young D. Thank you, Chief Keith. Thank you guys. I'm really trying. It's I'll tell you, I am nervous. If you saw my live from yesterday, I mean the first 10 minutes of it, I was just misspeaking. I was really scared. I don't know why I was so scared. I think it was just just a I don't know, just a reaction to being live. So right now I'm gonna connect to my internet. You guys don't need to know what my SSID or password is. I definitely want you guys to hang out, but let's hang out at the local brewery and not on Dylan's network because that is not going to be as fun. Man, that Mac Mini looks good. The Mac Mini actually looks amazing. So I saw the M4, the base model for 256 megs, especially if you're using that as a server. That thing is epic. You can always get like a NAS or something to like have additional storage space. I mean, honestly, that thing's awesome. $749 for like the same stats as this one right here. That's $15.99. I mean, honestly, how could you go wrong with that? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you do decide to get the Mac Mini, you could always get a laptop, even a cheap laptop, set up your network to where you can actually remote into the Mac and then have all of the capabilities, even having just like a little rinky-dink laptop. So there's nothing wrong with getting that, especially if it's all you can afford. That's I actually went back and forth on just getting one to throw connected to the just throw it connected to my network so like I could hop on it for like video editing or anything. But then I said, I do want something I can carry around, and because of that, let's do it. So right here, yeah, the price is super hard to beat. They really came down. Like if you look at, their iPhones, the 16, like they really want you to switch to that Apple Intelligence. I think it was $799 for the the iPhone 16. It was $999, which I guess is about the same price for the Pros as they've had in the past for like the 128 gigs. Those are pretty amazing. Like honestly, I just don't see a reason like oh man, I'll tell you, it's a hard choice these days. Smaller and smaller speakers are improved too. Yeah, the speakers are good on the Mac, but I'll tell you, if you're someone who likes the speakers and doesn't necessarily care about Apple operating system, the Dell XPS computers have it's like Dolby Atmos. I'm not sure if it actually is Dolby Atmos, but it feels like. The sound is so good, and not on the 13 because the 13 actually have similar speakers to this. The other one, it was the Dell. It was the XPS. So it used to be the 15, and now they did away with the 15-inch, and they're doing the 14-inch to compete more with Apple. But their 15-inch and 14-inch, it has the same as the MacBook does now, which is the speakers here. The speakers here, you get such a better surround sound. Just a way nicer sound. So this right here is the M4, and we are going to be doing a comparison with the Snapdragon X Elite. Not today, but probably coming next week. So if you follow or subscribe, I'll make sure to put an update probably a couple days before I do that. And then, so we're also going to be doing the Intel Lunar Lake, and we're going to be comparing that one with the M4 Pro, but it's going to be the 14, so it is going to have a slightly smaller GPU. I know that, let's see, KP plays, and one other person, I can't remember if KP plays, a couple people in here, they got the 16, and the 16 comes with, I want to say, that 16 core GPU. But man, the bigger, the 2-inch bigger computer, it makes, I mean, I don't know. I just feel so comfortable on the 14. I just don't know. So yeah, this is the M4. Just the typical M4. This one comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM. This one comes with 512 megabit SSD. This is their base model. They went up from 8 gigs on their base model to 16. The M4 Pro that we're going to be doing is actually 24 gigabytes now. So the 14-inch M4 Pro. It's only a little bit more. I mean, honestly, if I wasn't going to do the review on this one and the benchmarks and compare this one to the Snapdragon, I probably would have gotten the M4 Pro for my personal use, because you think it's $300 more. You get I want to say 4 extra cores on the GPU. You get, I think it's either, I want to say it's a 12 core, the CPU, and then it has the same MPU. Every single one is going to have the same neural processing unit, even the Macs. They're all at the MPU's the 38 tops. Yeah, KP Play's got the 16. So the 16, that one's going to be a workhorse for video editing, which KP says he does. So, make sure to check out. I think he said he does it for children. So if you have children, make sure to check out his channel. Thunderbolt 5. Yeah, Thunderbolt's pretty awesome. Are you going to do audio test? If y'all want me to do an audio test, we will do an audio test as soon as we get into this bad boy, right? So it says 30 minutes remaining. I doubt it's going to take that long. We have, I have Google Fiber, so 1 gig up, 1 gig down. So if it takes 30 minutes, it's because it's metered by their servers, which, I mean, is a possibility. And if it is metered by their servers, I mean, today's day number, numero uno. So, if it is, going to be metered, it's going to be today. And I mean, what I mean by that is just, let me get the bend or unbend version. What do you mean by bend or unbend? I'm not sure what you mean. And I probably do know what you mean. I probably just don't know what you mean using, that nomenclature. So, feel free to let me know what you mean, and I'll try to answer it. The Thunderbolt 5, I'll tell you, I've been using the Thunderbolt since it's come out, and the docking is beautiful. It's amazing, especially if you're using like the video cables, the transfer rate. Oh my God. I mean, I remember the USBs and I can't remember which one it was. It was what USB. I can't remember, but I mean, the transfer rate was just so slow. You'd be there all day, especially like trying to install an OS. You're sitting there, you're trying to install this operating system, and it's taking like 40 minutes to go through the task sequence. You're like, oh my God. Like, and now, like with the new Thunderbolt, it's super quick. And, you're not really having, especially on these guys, you're not really having to do the operating system, but in Azure, like we are consistently setting up operating systems, for users. We're going through, adding their applications, adding their patching that they need, adding really anything that they need. The bin version is the version of the M4 Pro with less GPU cores, and unbanned is the one with more GPUs. So this is this one has less GPU cores. So this one is just, like I said, the M4. So this one has a 10-core GPU. I want to say the M4 Pro has 14, and then the 16, and like you said, the other one has 16 core. Is there any Thunderbolt 5 SSD? I don't know if there is a Thunderbolt 5 SSD. Let's do a quick Google and see. Let's see. Is there? It's connected to your surprises of pressure speeds. Come at a steeper internal SSD. Wow, Thunderbolt 4 doubles the bandwidth of Thunderbolt 4. Wow, 80 gigabytes of bidirectional data transfer for the Thunderbolt 5 and up to 120 gigabytes per second with the bandwidth boost. Wow. So I'm looking at the SSD. So it looks like it's only Mac, and it says 5.87 gigabytes per second binary and a good 6.1 gigabytes per second decimal. The SSD is slower than writing on Windows notebooks. It achieves 2 gigabytes with the default settings. Oh man, I will tell you. I mean, I do a little bit of video editing, but it's nothing impressive. And I understand people need the GPU, and you know, I man, I just tell you, like, for me, the biggest video that I'm doing and unwinding, or downloading, uploading, it's taking me, a couple of minutes. Like, if I do a 4K video on my Snapdragon X Elite, let's say that it's 4 minutes, it's going to take me to download a 4 minute, on using Clipchamp or something similar. Maybe I don't know. Let's say I said 4 minutes, so it'll probably take me probably about 30 seconds per minute. So I would say probably about 2 minutes on the entire download for like a 4 minute. A 10 minute though, and actually it may be closer to 1 minute per 1 minute download per 1 minute record time. I see you. Oh, Paulo Fedian. So, just in case y'all don't know, my wife is from Brazil. Paulo is her cousin, which is awesome. They are, right now I'm unboxing. Paulo, just in case you don't know, I am unboxing the MacBook 4. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Paulo is actually going to be coming to the United States, hopefully, a little bit later. Hopefully this year, and we're really excited. I will tell you that coming here in a legal way to the United States, I have so much respect for. I tell my wife that she is more American than I am, and the reason I say that is because America is obviously home of the immigrants. It's a melting pot. And whenever you see someone actually come here for the American dream versus being born here, it's just something really rejuvenating, and it's really awesome to see. So, Paolo, we're loving, we're looking forward to have you here. We're super excited. Can't wait to see you. He's gonna. I already told him that as soon as he gets here, we're gonna go to the car lot, and he's getting a Dodge Challenger. And he said he was looking at a Mitsubishi, and he said, I was like, oh my god, don't get a Mitsubishi. And he told me, he says, well, in Brazil, Mitsubishi is like a rich car. And I said, well, whenever you get here, cars are a lot cheaper, and you do not want a Mitsubishi. And in fact, I don't even know if they're in the United States anymore. I haven't seen a Mitsubishi around since, like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what the last Mitsubishi was. But I do know that I have never driven one. Big V8 guy. Oh man, I must have won my wife's heart with my V8s. So whenever I first met her, I had a Mustang. I had Mustangs pretty much. I mean, I had a lot of Mustangs, and everything. I think my oldest Mustang was a 1965. It was actually a 64 and a half the first year. I bought that thing. I fixed it up, and actually the parking lot of an apartment. I was I was on the third floor and threw my cable out. The the Evo is still there. Not only is the Evo still a thing, but the Evo is they have the Evo version 2 now with the Intel Lunar Lake, and it's actually pushing out a better NPU than even the M4 Max, the M3 Max. That one's pushing, I want to say, like 55 tops before the GPU upscaling, whereas this one pushes out 38 tops before the GPU upscaling on the NPU. And you have the same NPU across the entire product line for the M4 processor. So Evo is in fact still a thing. They are kicking, butt They actually released their new Intel Lunar Lake processor on September 4th. That one, it is still using the 86-bit architecture. It is using well, I can't remember the RAM. I don't think it's the integrated RAM though, which is like, it means it's upgradable, which means it's like one of the last PCs that has upgradable RAM. I mean, can you imagine a world where like there's just no upgradable RAM anymore? Like you have to buy it and be okay with it versus going like on Amazon and being like, hey, I'm gonna buy a $10 stick of RAM and throw it into my PC. I made it. I mean, before my last computer pooed out, I was using a Dell Latitude. It was a 7280 model from 2016, and it's actually it's right here. And this computer lasted me from 2016 until last year. You'll see it's opened up because I gutted it out, and I was using the insides for small businesses. So I always try, if I have like additional parts, to give away the small stuff, this stuff for free. Just because if it's gonna help out someone to run their business, like I don't need this $20 stick of RAM. We always try to refurbish computers and give them away. It's something that I really enjoy doing. Still working. This one actually it's no longer working because I mean I'm sure it would. Let's see. Let's see if this bad boy boots up. Yeah, probably not. It's probably dead. No, it doesn't. I do have another one of these though that does still work. These computers. I mean, this thing was a freaking workhorse. I mean, oh my god, I had so many good times with this computer. I didn't even want to see it go. I'll tell you, whenever I was upgrading my computer, I was sitting in there like the most snobby guy. I mean, they must have thought I was I'll do this one for KB Place. They must have thought I was a Tesla owner. It is a Frankenstein computer. In fact, I'm not sure if y'all can see this on here, but let me see. Oh, there's a sticker. It's a bear with horns, deer horns, and that's a beer. I'm not sure if y'all have ever seen a beer in the wild, but there's a beer right here. Oh, right here, and then there's a beer right here. So we have two beers on the screen right now. That's beer o'clock. It's 6:49. So if you guys are not oh, let me see what else I have here. I have this envelope. Oh yeah, that's my it's my bachelor's degree right there. It shows you how much I cared that I got a bachelor's degree. That thing is still sitting. Well, it's a bear, but it's also a deer. So it's a beer. It's a beer. And it's a beer. Yeah, it's a beer. So it's making me sign in my Wi-Fi once more. So let me sign into it. Signing in. Whilst I would love to have a beer with you guys, I don't want you guys on my network because then we'd be sharing too much personal information, right? No, it's let me see. So we're gonna do from a Mac, time machine backup, or startup disk. So actually, I think and it says from a Windows PC. Let's try to do their feature that'll let me actually back up from this PC. So it's gonna make me plug in my computer, and in fact, I have this. Now that's a. Let me see if I can. Let me see where I put my cable. So I have my nifty diffy cable that I got here. I am going to plug this in real quick, and we're going to try to back this up from a. We're going to try to back it up from a Windows PC, which I say what I'm using right now, but it's it's not a Windows. It's in fact well, it is Windows, but it's ARM architecture Windows. Being the Snapdragon X Elite. So let's see if it has an issue backing up. So let's plug this bad one. I'm gonna plug it in my docking station because I want to say my docking station actually has drain it to 5%. I would do a drain on this thing, and in fact, maybe I'll just leave it on overnight for you guys if you really want to see a drain. But I want to say this thing has like an epic epic battery life, so they say. I mean, they said the same thing about the iPhone 16, and now we're sitting on the iPhone 16, and it's, I mean, they're saying it's not even as good as the iPhone 15 Pro because of the Apple Intelligence, which I do understand. But on the Copilot PC, I have like 27 hours. I just need a discharge before charging. Oh, well, I mean, it's not gonna let me do this, so we're gonna have to at least do this, and I'll let it drain after this, but let me see. Now you know my transfer code. Well, now we're gonna have to, let's see. Let me reset my so we will do a drain after this, but unfortunately I have to have it plugged in to be able to do the transfer. So I just now got a new transfer code. So please do not transfer. Please do not transfer your computer to mine. That would be also would be hilarious. I don't want to see your fun stuff. And in fact, I watched that guy on what's it called on TikTok. He's on YouTube as well, and what he does is he calls like the telemarketers and or not telemarketers but the scammers I should say, and he literally just sits there and just kills them. It won't be that. I know it's never gonna be freaking dead. This thing has I can't remember the exact battery life. I was trying to Google the battery life on this thing, and they're just saying great. They said it's great, so I just assume it's never gonna die. I mean, maybe 6 years from now, we're still gonna be sitting here. You're gonna be like, oh, yeah, we're still watching the drain completely live. It's still draining. Let's see, set up, use Migration Assistant to connect your computers, set up Mac and PC, and then let's see, Windows Migration Assistant 3. We are now downloading the Windows Migration Assistant. What was it? 24 hours before. If it lasts really 24 hours with like my workload, I would be impressed. Like I know that the last XPS that I had, the Dell XPS 15, that one was like 7 hours with my workload. The Copilot PC, I think lasts like 15 hours with my workload. If I'm not doing like anything on it, it'll last more, but it's like 15 hours. So if this one lasted an entire day on my workload, I would be shocked, happy shocked. I would cry maybe a little bit because right now I have an Apple iPhone, the 13, and the battery life is like an hour right now. I mean, it feels like an hour. It's like an entire day, but it feels like an hour. And I'll tell you, it really makes me upset. Like it's I've had this phone since it came out, and I just feel like they designed these lithium ion batteries to go out exactly after the exactly after the finance period is up. They're like, oh, you did a 2-year finance? Okay, well it's done at 2 years. Oh, you did a 3-year? Oh, it's done at 3. So I really hope that this one is long, and I really sorry if I disappeared for a second. I had to do admin rights to install this. I'm using the Migration Windows Assistant. So the Migration Windows Assistant is essentially going to hopefully move over my Mac PC. What's the BH? Let's look. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Let us check. Let's see. Not sure. I'm not sure. I even Googled it. Can't find it. We're looking. We are currently doing a search. I don't know. I can't find it. Oh, battery health on the 13. Let me look. Okay, so that is no, it's not general. It's battery settings, battery health. Okay, and that's man, that's probably why it's 84 84%. Oh my god, 84. Oh man, 84% of the 13. And so Okay, so we're actually gonna skip this right now, and the reason for it, it wants me to close out of my live. So let's just do from Mac because I should have done this before. Let me see, other server. No, all right. We're just gonna give her a not now, and we're just gonna start this guy up 100% new. We're gonna do it brand new, and I'll just do that migration assistant later. I don't want y'all to have to watch this, all my 100 gigabytes of my 100 gigabytes of data move over. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm receiving a message. 6. Okay, so we are now getting into the computer. I have read and agreed to iCloud's terms and conditions. I probably should take the time to read it this time with the with the Apple play, like with the Apple Intelligence, because I probably just did like, I'm not sure if y'all seen that funny movie with the guy from Workaholics. I think it's called like Jexa or something like that, where like he agrees to the terms and conditions on his phone, and then he has like this AI assistant that's like telling him what to do. But I probably just now agreed to like give away my life. But let's see. I have to do a password. Do I want to do a hint? Obviously, my hint is Apple. Why? Because it's completely unrelated. And if for some reason someone says, "Hey, I know that the hint is Apple, so I can figure out his password," then they're gonna be like, "What the hell does Apple mean? Apple is oh, it's an Apple computer. He just lied to us. He's not telling us the hint to get into his computer. And in fact, I'm not. No, you're not gonna know how to get in. But I mean, maybe we will, right? So, um, yeah, we're getting in right now to the PC, and then we will run speedometer. So yeah, I mean, do you know the URL for it? And I will check it out. If you know the yeah, just swap the battery as well. Last time I swapped the battery, it wasn't like the Apple version, and it had like this annoying warning that was like telling me it wasn't a Apple battery for like the lifetime of the phone, and it just drove me nuts. I mean, I think I went okay. I just went wild on it. I mean, it was very annoying, very annoying. Okay, so it says make this your Mac. So location services, let's see, are on. Doesn't look like it gives us the ability to turn it off right here. Let's see, customize settings. No, I don't want location services. And why am I not setting this up now? Because I'm going to set it up later, in case you're wondering. And I'm going to set it up a little bit different because I have a VPN that I sign into, and it just messes with my settings. So I'm probably going to set that up manually. Share Mac and Analytics with Apple. No. Share crash reports. No. Don't want to share anything with these guys, right? Weekly reports and screen time. I'll take that. Apple Intelligence. The reason we are literally all here today, I mean, if you're watching this, which if you stayed with me for 98 minutes, thank you. But Apple Intelligence is probably the reason we're all here. So yes, we want Apple Intelligence on. Yes, we want Siri. I want to name her Siri. How's the weather? How's the weather, lady? My new woman. Oh, hey Siri, send a message. Oh yeah. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. We're using all the voices today. She's gonna be. Oh, sorry. Hey Siri, get directions home now. Hurry. Okay, worked. Siri, play some music. That was my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. If you didn't like it, it's okay, because I do, and that's all that matters.
is that I liked it. So Siri is now ready, and do we want to share audio recordings? Do I want to record onto my PC and share that with Apple? Let's go ahead and say no. 2.0. 2.0 what? Are you talking about the is it speedometer 2.0? Let's see. Would you like to use File Vault to encrypt the disk on your Mac? Allow my Apple account to unlock my disk. Yes. I'll use this File Vault. I'm sure it's like BitLocker. Okay, Touch ID. Use your fingerprint to unlock your Mac and make purchases with Apple Pay. Start by placing your finger or thumb on the touch. So let's place. Yeah, Siri 2.0 looks amazing. Like with the ChatGPT integration, looks epic. And in fact, I cannot wait to have my integrated lady. I can't wait till she's live. In fact, I always tell my wife, like, whenever they like make her into a person, you know, ChatGPT and Siri, you're gonna be like, you're gonna get home, and you're gonna be like, what were you doing? What were you doing with that robot? Nothing. No, I wasn't doing anything. What are you talking? I was just living my life, just living next to the robot. We're watching TV together. But no, I mean, just it's crazy to see. It's crazy to see. So they're asking me next about card information. I'm going to skip this because I can't remember all of my stuff on here. Let's see. Let's turn all these off. I'll do these later whenever you guys aren't here. I'd hate to make y'all have to watch all that. So welcome to Macahonis. You know, she has come from the world of the Mako. Sorry for that robot. Hey, yeah. You know, I feel sorry. You know, if you feel sorry for the robot that's with me, imagine like every other person with those robots. Because I'd be nicer. At least I like am kind to my robots. Tesla's made to live hard. Yeah, the Tesla robot. But if you've seen those Temu robots, the ones that they're making, like copying the Tesla robots, man, China's already done it. You're gonna have pretty soon. You're gonna have these ladies that are just like walking up, like, "Hello." You know, it used to be that movie back in the day, and I'm not sure how old any of y'all are, but it was what was it? It was called AI. With that, it was that little boy from in Sixth Sense. He was in one of the movies. I can't remember which one it was, but he was in one movie. And was it Sixth Sense? Oh man, I can't remember which one it was, but yeah. And AI, I was so good. I mean, that's it's how the world is gonna end up. I mean, we're gonna have robots walking around. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be like iRobot before it's like AI, but I'm just happy I get to live through it, to be honest. It's such a cool time in this world to be able to live through the you know this world. You know, it's so cool. I'm in love with you know where we're at today. I mean, not with everything, obviously. I mean, there's a lot of avenues outside of technology that I am not happy with, and we're not going to talk about those. You know, we're just talking about the technocial, the computador. If Paulo is still here, the computador, as they call it in Brazil. So you know, let's now that we're here, you said you wanted me to run speedometer. So let's see if we can run the nifty difty speedometer. Wow, I will tell you from the M3 to this one, you know, and I'm sure it could have been my settings from last time, but like the base level of responsiveness on the keyboard is crazy. The Hello Kitty convention. Hey, I will tell you, there's a very good opportunity that if I don't get 1,000 followers in like a couple months, I'm just gonna start posting Hello Kitty material. You're gonna be like, "What are you doing?" I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm posting Hello Kitty material. We're gonna go famous with the Hello Kitty material. You're gonna be like, I don't even know what's going on in that world now, but I guarantee you, if I just make like cat faces with like a Hello Kitty filter, like I'm going viral. You're gonna be like, "What's he doing?" Oh, he's currently viral. He's
And I mean, maybe not the kind of viral that you'd want to go with like the Hello Kitty stuff, but you know, you're gonna be viral. So anyway, let's go ahead. Let's see. Speedometer 3. So we have two right here. We have the speedometer.live, and then we have browserbench.org, which is speedometer 3. You know, which one of these do y'all want me to run? A win is in fact a win. You know, it doesn't matter how you get famous, it just matters that you're famous. You know, I'm not sure where y'all are from, but where I am, there's this the 99.5 Kiss. And on, you know, the radio, there's the Billy Madison show. And one morning, you know, back when I was still working, you know, for the man, I was driving to Toyota, and they started talking about this woman who rates feet and makes like $30,000 a month. And then they start talking about this other person, he's like a 10-year-old programmer, and he's making like, you know, he just got hired at like Google, and he's making like $500,000 a year. And then here I am, like driving to work in like an A4, you know, 10-year-old Audi, and I'm thinking like the browser bench. Okay, we're using that one, and man, I will tell you that better days. I'm like the entire day, all I'm thinking is, you're telling me I could just be rating feet for 30K, and you're like, well, no, Dylan, you could not be rating feet because you're not, you know, an attractive woman. But I mean, I know how to use deep fake, and in fact, I could be the most beautiful woman you've ever seen right here. I could even have a voice. You'd be like, who the heck is that? Oh, that's Delana. Well, my alternate, you know, person will be Delana. You know, and I'll tell you, Delana, whew, you don't want to mess with Delana. She'll rate the heck out of your feet. You know, you're gonna be like, oh, Delana, what are you doing here, Delana? Rating feet. That's what I do. So, you know, so if this doesn't work out, you know, man, put it in the bed. Put it in the bed, right? There she is. She's actually gonna be doing all of my work now. You know, you're gonna be like, Dylan, what do you do these days? Dylan, you are an attractive woman. Oh, thank you. You made my day. I love it. You know, I like to think that I am in fact a attractive woman as well. So right here, 47.6 plus or minus 3.7. And in fact, just to give y'all a little bit of a comparison. Of course, I'm running live and everything on my computer, but we're going to do speedometer on my Snapdragon. And it's all right, you know. I mean, fast. Well, I mean, what is? Let's see what fast is. Let's go ahead and do this on my you know, my Snapdragon that's running everything right now. In fact, it is a lot faster. It's already running very slow. I shouldn't have run it on this other computer because now it's kind of embarrassing that it's running so slow. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for the Snapdragon. She's not so snappy, not so pippy anymore. Okay, is there any other tests that y'all would like me to run on this one? We can run any benchmarks. Actually, I know someone asked for a speaker test earlier. So let's see if y'all can hear it. Let's just go to YouTube and someone give me a good song and go. Good song. Whatever the best song you can think of. Don't say Hotel California. I know that's everyone's go-to for checking speakers. I want a something good. Let's go with oh man, a good song. I don't know. I was actually my dog. She has like hair that's in her face right now, and I was saying that like she looks kind of emo. And oh yeah, you're right. How's that? So I will get copyright back. So she looks kind of emo. So I was thinking like you could in fact just like you could just be like a little emo dog. Do a copyright free instrumental. Okay, let's see. I appreciate that. You know, I really do. You know, I'm new to the live, so anytime I get good information like that, I really appreciate it. Copy, copyright free music. Okay, so this is copyright free instrumental. Oh, hold on. So, sorry. Played a commercial. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wow. I'm not sure if y'all can hear that, but wow, I'm blown away right now. The spatial sound on this is just phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I'm okay, you can't hear that? So okay, noise cancel. I'm glad y'all can only hear me, but I'll tell you, I'm playing this right now. I'm sure it's gonna look hilarious in replay, but I mean I'm blown away. I mean that literally just hearing the speakers just really blew me away. Like I'm I don't even know what to say. Like I'm I'm kind of shocked. I mean it was beautiful. Can't beat Apple speaker. Yeah, I mean after hearing that, I'm blown away. I mean compared especially to like the Snapdragon, which I thought was like really good. It's not. And in fact, after like 45 hours, we finally got our browserbench.org back on the Snapdragon. And given I'm running a virtual machine, Outlook, Edge, multiple Chrome, PowerPoint, Notebook, OBS, which is what I'm filming through, and then a couple of other things. You got a 6.49 score. So not exactly fair, but also not very good. So there's that, and you know, yeah, just not good. But yeah. So I'll tell you what. We've been together now for 111 minutes. Is there anything else that anyone wants to see before we go? So far, we've unboxed this beautiful computer. We have sent her on a yeah. I'm laughing at that freaking benchmark speed too. I'm sitting here like giving her excuses like, yeah, well, you know, before you look, I just want to let you know it's average. Yeah. No, but yeah, there's 6.49, so it's like comparing hopefully once I close everything down, it gives me a little bit better speed. And I'll tell you what, I will well, thank you. Thank you, young D. I appreciate it. So after we do finish this, I will close everything down on the computer and I will try to do just a benchmark speed to give y'all kind of a you know a look in. But what we're going to be doing when we do the comparison, we are going to be doing 4K video download and upload, and we are running off of 1 gigabyte download upload speed. So the only throttling factor that we should really have is the PC. Um, we and in fact, I'll even throw some gameplay on here. I have a buddy that has Steam. I'll have him throw it up here. Maybe we'll play some video game just to see like how it's going. And I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I'll put a game up here too. I really appreciate y'all for joining, hanging along with me. I appreciate y'all following me. I am gonna put probably this weekend up the next automation that I'll be doing next week. I will. So if y'all want to join along for the automation, please feel free. The more people there, the better. Y'all have been absolutely awesome. Steam work on Mac? I'm pretty sure, doesn't it? See, I thought they voiced at the Mac edition, haven't they? We're gonna learn it right now. We're gonna see. Yeah.
Team. Oh yeah. Okay, so it says some games are, majority are not. Um, Steam didn't agree. Yeah, Mac can do some Steam stuff. Limited. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like they do. It's just very limited. So we're gonna get a game and we're gonna play it. I mean, and I promise you, it's not gonna be like a side scroller. You know, although I do love me a side scroller. And you're but we'll do something. And maybe we'll run some virtual machines. Maybe maybe we'll do the other benchmark test. Was the benchmark, is it benchmark.org, the one where you like shoot the spaceships? We'll do some other stuff on it. We'll have some fun whenever we're comparing the PCs, and well, maybe if it gives me another 6.49, maybe we will not in fact be doing a side by side. Maybe we'll be doing like a Mac, other one, Resident Evil 4 remake has a Mac for. Oh man, I absolutely loved Resident Evil 4, the remake. I love all the Resident Evils. In fact, like Resident Evil, Silent Hills, like those games right there, like, ooh, those are my games growing up. People would be like, "What's Dylan doing?" Oh, he's playing Final Fantasy 11. I'm kidding. I played the heck out of Final Fantasy 11 whenever I was younger. But all the Resident Evils, man, Resident Evil 4 was like the best. I mean, that's the game. And the remake, you can move around while shooting now, which is like, you know, the old ones are like stopping and like you have zombies, like, oh, oh, but so the remakes have definitely come a long way. We'll find something though. If y'all want to like just leave me a game or something to play in the comments, I don't mind. Just don't give me like, I don't want a $70 game. I mean, I'm probably gonna play it one time just for you guys. So just Resident Evil 4 remake. I think that's a good one. I'm pretty sure it's like the prices come down or we can find it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Y'all have a fantastic day. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to like and follow, and we'll see you soon.